What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, guys, and I'm back with another video. All right, guys, I need you to do me a favor and go ahead and smash up the likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free, and don't forget to click that bell so that you can get a notification each and every time I upload a new video. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you go back and watch any of my previous videos, whether it be a live stream and or any of my team builder Donnies that are here on the channel. There is a playlist there for your viewing pleasure. All right, guys, let's get right into it, and let's do so by addressing the elephant in the room. Did you know that you can help and support the channel? Well, you can do so by donating to $ Refside Gaming at Cash App. Again, did you know that you can help and support the channel? Well, you can do so by donating to $ Refside Gaming at Cash App. And remember, any amount is graciously appreciated. All right, guys, let's get into it. Welcome back to the JMU ACC Takeover. Guys, Season 2. Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you, man. Last season I went 8-5, and we did a pretty decent season. We did make a bowl game. However, we lost to Alabama. You see our overall record there, 8-5, and we lost the bowl record. Rivalry games 1-0 and 2-0 versus top 25 teams. So, guys, hey, man, I felt like the season was a success, and let's see if we can't venture on from here. I get welcome to season 2. You see, we're ranked number 23 in the country, guys. That started out. Now, man, we got a completely different team this year, man. We lost our starting QB and a few other players due to senior. You see, our new starting QB will be J.C. Evans. He's in the Warriors number 1. He's a sophomore redshirt out of Miami, Florida. You see, the halfback Wayne Knight is back, along with halfback Petaway. We did get Michael Ford. We did get him in the transfer portal. And of course, Steve Pope, we got him in the recruiting session. All right, fullback Cameron Hyman, we got him in the recruiting. As well as Owen Kane, we got him in recruiting. But you see, we redshirted Owen Kane. Looking at wide receivers, you see Ellis is back, Landon Evans, and Wisloski, he's back. There you go. This is Ron Collins. He's back. He was a redshirt freshman last season. And then Barber, if you remember Barber, he played running back last season. But with that athleticism, I had to push him over to wide receiver. And he wore number 34. But I switched to number 4 this season. He'll be handling our kicks and punt return. Okay, so you see Slater. I got him in the recruiting session. And then the redshirt freshman, Cassius Redmond, is back. Look at that tight end. You see Josh Pfeiffer is back along with Lakota Dippre. Dippre is a sophomore and Pfeiffer is a junior. And then see I got a redshirt freshman. Brian Hanat came back. Okay. I'm not going to go over everybody. I'm just going to flash them for you. Here you go. Here's our left tackles. Here's our left guards. Here's our centers. Here's our right guard. Here's the right tackles. Left defensive end, you see I got a freshman, Mastrid, McTosh, Newcomb. Alrighty. Right defensive end, I got a redshirt freshman, Kevin Otis. We got him able to come over in the transfer portal. Guys, I don't know if you noticed any of my dynasties or not, but it seemed like I'm always getting Kevin Otis. I just move him around from either to DN or D tackle. Okay, you see Smith there. There you go, Robin. Here's our D tackles. Got Van Burley, or Vic Burley, out of the transfer portal. Bush is back. There's Butts. And there's DJ Cotton. Your Sam Linebacker Studio returns. There's James. Now, you remember Mike Linebacker? Our guy, he's gone, but I got some more here. I got Spignati, Woolfolk, and Eziogu. Will linebacker got Weathersby over there. He returns for his senior season. He was a backup last season, but I think I may have to go with the speedster DJ McClurry over here. You see the speed difference, 79 versus 83. You see our cornerbacks, totally different setup. You got Flo, Ferguson, McWilliams, and Callan. Here's Eaglin at strong safety. Here's Selden as well. And then strong safeties got Thomas and McGill. All right, got a kicker, Rosa. He returned for his senior season. And then our punter, Rhea. Okay, guys, you see we're 76, 75 overall, 76 on offense, 74 on defense. So let's get something going, guys. We are ready to play. Let's check out our schedule real quick so that you can see who I'm playing this season. See, first game against Indiana. Indiana comes down. Then I'm going to Vanderbilt. And then Texas Tech's coming. Then I'm going to Virginia Tech. That's a rivalry game at Pittsburgh. And then Virginia at home. Then West Virginia. Then I'm going to Atlanta, take on Georgia Tech. North Carolina's coming here, so is Kentucky. Then I'm going to BYU. And then home against Liberty. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's slot our first game of the season. We are taking on Indiana, number 6 ranked Indiana, guys. You see Indiana at 79 overall, 79 on offense, and 81 on defense. You see JMU, we're 75 overall, 76 on offense, 74 on defense. Okay, so now let's take a look at their uniforms. What time of day is it, first and foremost? That will determine whether or not what jerseys we wear. Let's see here. I meant to double check that. It's a 12 noon game. Okay, so we're going to wear some purple and gold. All right, so let's put them in there. I want to take that stripe off. Don't look like I'm gonna be able to. Okay, let's go Indiana. Let's go red with his pants. Okay, it's all good. All right, I'm gonna go. Go dog with a helmet. There's go dog. Okay. All right, guys, you see us? There we go. Let's go ahead and kick this game off. Ready? Let's go. All right, guys, welcome to Harrisonburg, Virginia. 96 degrees today, 6 mile an hour wind. We're set to take on the number 6 ranked and defending national champions, Indiana Hoosiers. Hey, man, it is what it is. Pretty sure they are not the same team. But you know what this is? A channel with more play, less talk. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'll come in as I need it.
Just taking in, this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will get first crack at it here. fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Becker. Run to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Indiana. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So James Madison's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man? You know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Got it in the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Evans. Finds us back in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Dukes are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Brings it to the open. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 20.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Make up, I wouldn't be surprised if they get right back to it.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going to try to put one on the screen. Got room at the 35. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here we go. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he will get home. And the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up. Regardless of what the pass protection was, sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run cleanly.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Evans. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Dukes want to move quickly. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Becker. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today.
Here we go. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Wide open downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day-one go-route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
He's got it.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now there he goes. Runs through the tackle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now a throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beebe. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He's brought down, and he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for more. It's Knight. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And wait just a second. The officials And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Evans. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They'll throw it from the red zone. To the backfield, he's open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Dukes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Got it.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Lasso. Lasso.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Caught over the middle. It's Barney. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got it back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking for a man. It's Evans. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime.
All right, guys, that's halftime. See, he kind of cheated me right there. That's the EATs. It's all good, though. We're down 17-14. We'll be right back with the second half after this.
They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and put my offensive coordinators on, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable. And David, 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the dudes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Evans. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The dudes in the hurry-up.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Well, it's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that one.
He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback. Love the quick decision making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who you're throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and using my athleticism, I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pulls it in. It's Becker. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the quarterback's thought process on this one because you're just going to your best player, looking for your best matchup. This guy one-on-one is a nightmare to cover. Outstanding route running, and he's got great hands as well. This quarterback is going to be looking his way a lot.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run Chargers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Indiana! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves him with the back. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring him 2nd and short. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the head.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To throw, it's Evans. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gonna run it. It's Knight. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Didn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Dukes have it with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Snagged in the release ball. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to run it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and... This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Oh, but they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit their have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level. And all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are making a statement with the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Becker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Walker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up, try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Barney. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to throw it. Nowhere to go.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. We just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Fires to the big fella. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more pick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They want that clock to run. Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to battle the line. Now on first down from the 28. On the move, it's Knight. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's 4. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
First down for this offense.
All right, guys, I was going to kneel it right here, but I decided I'm going to run the clock all the way down, take a timeout, run a play, and then kick a field goal. How about that? So I can win by 4. Let's go. Take a timeout.
Immediately call timeout.
Then I'm going to run a play. I'm just going to pound it right up the gut.
And
Then I could get a timeout again and then kick a field goal. How's that sound to you? Sound good to you? It sounds good to me, too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I know I do.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
Yep. I think I'm going to call my last timeout when it's like a few seconds left. Guys, let's go to 2 seconds. All right, that way I can regroup and let's go. Let's get this thing easily. Let's go.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
All right, field goes up, and it's good, guys. And we knock off the number 6 team in the country. How about them Dukes? How about them Dukes? All right, guys, so you see J.C. Evans, our new QB. He threw for 335 yards, guys. He is the player of the game. Let's go, Dukes. That was just beautiful, guys. That was just beautiful. I was able to just maintain my offense, man, and go down the field here, mainly in the second half. That first quarter, they had my number. Like, oh, my God. Okay, so final score, 31-27, guys. Let's look at some stats real quick after this guy finished talking.
Now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, guys, here we go with the passing. J.C. Evans, 26 of 34, 335 yards. He was 76%. 2 touchdowns today, no INTs. 30 yards was his longest. And rushing today, you see Knight was 24 carries, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. Evans, 12 for 42, 1 touchdown. Ford had 4 for 22. And receiving, look at this. Petway had 11 catches, 111. Barber had 9 catches, 137, and 1 touchdown. Ellis had 2 for 49. Dipree had 2 for 7. Wisłowski had 1 for 24, and Collins had 1 for 7. So I spreaded the ball around pretty decent today. Looking at blocking, I don't pay attention to those unless there's a sack numbers. Okay, defensively, I know we had a few sacks, didn't we? We did. We had 2 by Smith, 2 by Spignagati, and 1 by Weathersby. No INTs today. How many deflected passes did I have? All right, hit 3. Had 1 by Ferguson, 1 by Eaglin, and 1 by Flo. All right, kicking, guys. See, kicking. I was 1 of 1 for field goals today. 26 yards was the longest. 4 for extra points. Did I had to punt today? I did not punt today. A kick return. 2 for 37 yards by Petaway. Barber had 4 for 65. How about punt return? Punt return. Barber had 2 for 22. All right, guys. That's it. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. Remember, if in fact you made it this far in the video, remember you are the true GOAT, and that's GOAT. This is Refside Gaming, guys. I am out. I will catch you next time. Peace out. Have a good one.